Hi guys, how are you? Are you ready? It's our wellness chat, so get yourselves ready. It's going to happen. Right, let's just wait till we're live. Morning, how are you? It's me, it's Emma, Body Bliss Fitness, and it is Wellness Wednesday, and it's the Women's Health Chat. Are you ready? So yes, I am going to use my power hoop, because if I'm standing here staring at you, I find it really off-putting. So I'm going to use my hoop to keep moving. I'll give you details about why I'm hooping as we go, but it is, as I say, it's Wellness Wednesday. So if you are a woman, if you're a man, you can be well as well on a Wednesday. This is very specifically for my girls. The men, it'll benefit you too. But some of you know I'm a women's health and fitness specialist, so that's what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to start off with this hoop though, so I'm moving. All right, and then if anyone's really mean on the screen, because sometimes people are, I won't see it until the end, so it won't put me off. Are you ready? So if you've got a power hoop, if you've got a weighted hoop of any description, do it with me. If you haven't got a hoop, let me just give you an idea what you can do. You can either just sit there and watch and listen to me, or you can stand there and run on the spot just to add some daily movement. Or if you sat down, you can sit down and just do a Russian twist gently, sitting up tall. There you go. If you're going to hoop with me, whoa, see, not scared. You're going to get into your... That is just, I love it when that happens, don't you? So annoying. Right, I'm going to do up my imaginary zip, relax my shoulders, put my hoop onto my lower back, put my right leg in the front, turn my hoop to the left, and boom, I am off. Normally, I go live most days and do the hoop and chat. But on a Wednesday, it's more of a wellness chat, so it's a little bit deeper. If you do keep watching me, unless I know, I'm a bit like Marmite, you'll either really enjoy listening to me and you'll find me quite amusing, or you'll be like, don't like her. So if I'm your Marmite, just scroll past, just like, yeah, don't listen. If you're like, oh, I think she's okay, just carry on listening. Yeah, no need to be horrible. I've found some really weird things happens on them when you're going live. The last time I went live, I was doing it, and on TikTok, somebody just got on there and they just started hating on me. It was really bad. They were like being quite detrimental about what they thought my age might be, and then the fact that having Botox. Oh, it was a nightmare. People can be really mean, but let's stay positive, because that's what this week is all about. Positivity and self-care. So that's our subject for today. So let me just address the hoop and then I'll go into our wellness talk. I'm using a weighted hoop. This one in particular is a power hoop. And the reason I'm happy to promote this is I've been using them for like 10 years. They've never let me down. They're still going. It's a fantastic piece of equipment for most people. Very quickly, if you are pregnant, don't hoop. If you've got specific lower back issues, lower back disc issues, especially degeneration of your spine, then you wouldn't hoop. But other than that, it's fabulous. If you've got non-specific back pain, flipping great, use a hoop. If you want to work your core muscles, get a hoop. It's great. It really is. And why do you want to work your core? We all should. It's not just about the aesthetics of having a flatter tummy or a nipped-in waist. It's about sort of how it works, the physiology and your anatomy of drawing your core muscles in to protect your back and your tummy. So it's really good. So it's clinically proven, not meant to, it does help reduce your waist to hip ratio. So if you find, you're carrying a bit more weight around your middle, it's going to help with the distribution of your fat, your body fat. But I just find it's a great way of waking up my core muscles. I love it. It's really nice. So that's why I'm hooping. I'm just going to stop one sec though, because can you see what's happened? My leggings have come down, my top's gone up. I'm going to start again. All right. The hardest bit when you're hooping is the launch. So hopefully I'm making it look quite easy. And if you look, when you see some people hooping, they're wiggling about all over the place. If you look, I'm just doing a gentle rock forward and back, and that's how I work my core. Because this is weighted, the momentum of my movement pushes the hoop round, and then the weight in the hoop massages my core muscles to go, yeah, so that's why I'm hooping. When you first start hooping, if you decide to join me, only do it for a couple of minutes each side every other day, because you'll be hoop sore when you first start. It's a bit like when you first start riding a bike, you get sore bum. When you first start hooping, you get a bit sore around the waist. And if you're very, very delicate, you might bruise a little bit. So you don't want to hoop too often because you'll be sore. All right? So that's why we're hooping. Right, Wellness Wednesday. For the next 7 weeks, I'm doing a focus with my with my PT clients and with my MenoFit girls. Now, PT is personal training. I do that online and face-to-face. MenoFit, Fitter in 15, it's an online membership. It's 15-minute classes. And we do diet, lifestyle, coaching. We go all through perimenopause, everything you could possibly want. So that's what that is. And we're having a focus. We're doing one deep dive every week. And this week, it's positivity and move more. So our positivity challenges, we're trying to find a positive thought in everything we do and every day, just to make ourselves feel more happy. I'm just going to stop, guys. This is really annoying my top today. I'm going to go the other way now. You must hoop both sides. So I don't know how you are. Talk to me. How are you today? If you don't want to talk, but you want to just put an emoji. If you're happy, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not happy, just give me a thumbs down. We'll keep it simple. Normally there's that, or that. But yeah, sometimes we really struggle. And if you are women and you're watching me, I had a look on the insights, and most of the age group that follow me are like 35 plus up. There's a few youngins, but that's the average. And that's the average. You're going to start, your hormones are going to start to decline. Yeah, don't panic, by the way. It's just what happens. Some people can be perimenopausal for a really good 10 years before they go into the menopause, and it can start really young. You can sometimes not even realise. And you start getting all sorts of aches and pains and symptoms, all sorts of things are going on. But one of the hardest bits is how you feel mentally. Your emotions are up and down, maybe you feel like that. And life can be pretty stressful. So you tend to find it's harder sometimes to be happy. And then you think, well, what is happiness anyway? So if ever you've struggled with sort of just, a bit of depression, a bit of anxiety, a bit of just low mood, your emotions are all over the place, whatever that might be, maybe just tired and just stressed out your nut, it's really important to try and find points of happiness throughout the day. Now, I've had a really rough few weeks, and I'll be honest with you, I coach this all the time, but I've had to really, really take a step back and really start practicing what I'm preaching, because I just couldn't find happiness. I've just felt like I was living a joyless life. I mean, how awful is that? Listen to what I said, a joyless life. That's really bad, isn't it? You've got to be able to find happiness in everything, from the most simple thing. So when you try and do this positivity challenge we're doing, all it is every day when you first get up, the first thought, you don't want to get up and think, oh, shit, here we go. F this, it's another day. You don't want to do that. You want to think something positive, and you want to train your brain. We're changing how our brains think, and we think of something positive. It might just be, I can do this. It might be that simple, I can do this. And you think, well, what do you mean I can do this? As in, I can get up and I can function, I can get through another day, and then look at it that I will do this. I can, I will. Not I'll try, it's always something positive. For some of you, you're feeling fantastic. You're like, I will walk 10,000 steps today, or I will do my workout, or I will eat more protein. It can be anything. It doesn't matter. Or it might be, I will read 10 pages of my book today. It doesn't matter what it is. But it's a positive and it's a statement, and you write it down. Now, in this digital age that we live in, most people use their phones and everything, but actually don't. Actually write pen to paper and actually write it down. Write on a post-it note, get yourself a lovely journal, have a notebook, anything you've got, and write your positive thought for the day down. And then what you do throughout the day, you just keep revisiting it. Ideally, this depends, if you're around people all day, it might be a bit weird if you start chanting it. If you can, you say it out loud, and you say it out loud to yourself as many times as you can until you believe it. If you're not in a position to do that, you write it down, and intermittently through the day, you go back and write it down again. And you write it down again. You don't know you did lines when you were a child if you got told off. It's a bit like that, but this is a positive exercise. And the idea is that the more you try and find points of happiness through your day, or just focus on that one positive thought first thing in the morning, it's just going to have a really good effect on you longer term. So that's the first one, and that's our focus all this week. That's what I'm doing with my clients. Now, obviously, if you want to delve into this deeper with me, come and join me. Come and join me. You can do PT, you can have a taste a week in the MenoFit group. It's up to you, whatever you want. Or you can just join in and listen to these chats where I give you some information. It's up to you. but talk to me because I'd love to know how you get on. The second thing is it's move more. So I've set them a challenge that they're trying to do their minimum of a 15-minute walk outside in daylight every day. And that's, again, it's so important because when you are feeling a little bit, not so happy, sometimes you don't want to leave the house. And if you're not getting your daylight, you're not getting enough vitamin D, and then that makes you feel really, really low as well. So that's something to think about. Some of you might need a vitamin D supplement. Since COVID, before, my vitamin D levels were off the chain. They were fantastic. Then obviously with COVID, I'm not outside quite as much because I used to be teaching every day outside. So now I do take a vitamin D supplement. They're not very expensive and it just helps. So that might be something worth thinking about. But going out for your walk, and if you're at work, getting out, stepping away from your work environment and having some fresh air is really important. I'll give you a top tip. If you do that, don't be on your phone or don't be checking your emails. Just literally put your phone away in your pocket and just walk. Look around you. If you can get into a park or something, even better, do it. Be fantastic. Or it might be, you might be doing 15-minute workouts. Ideally weighted workouts a few times a week would be great. Whatever you can do, just keep yourself moving a little bit more. All right? Now, I think I've been hooping for around about 5 minutes each side. So I'm going to stop hooping, come over and check you out in case anyone's left me any comments, because I don't want to ignore you. So hopefully no one's been horrible. Have we got any comments? Don't know. There's lots of you there. Don't panic when I come up to the screen and look. I'm not going to call you out unless, of course, if you spoke to me, then of course I'll answer you. Don't panic and go away. It's fine, honestly. I won't bring you on the screen or anything. So that was just some real basics to help you out today. And please let me know, do you practice positivity? When you do that, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to make you suddenly sit on the floor and start chanting or anything. I just want to find ways, because this life goes really, really fast. I turned 53 at the end of last month, and I'm like, oh my God, where's the last day? It's gone really quick. And it's a shame that we're not enjoying our lives that we've got when we're a bit unhappy. So if we are feeling a little bit sad, a little bit miserable, our moods are up and down, maybe you are perimenopausal or menopausal, or maybe just life's a little bit poop at the moment, we can't control everything around us, but what we can control is we can control what we're thinking, we can control what we're eating, and we can control what we're doing, and we can control how we talk to ourselves. So when we talk to ourselves, we're like, oh, you bloody idiot, oh, you're stupid. I did something really stupid this morning. I really messed up. In my classes, I'd done a poll. We were meant to be working at 9:10, but I'd done a cover on our group and I'd written 8 o'clock. Didn't even notice. So here I am, rocked up on my Zoom, 9:10, waiting for all these 6 or 7 girls to turn up. Not one of them turned up. And I'm like, where are they? Put a message in our WhatsApp group and they're like, you said 8 o'clock. And I was like, oh, I didn't. The poll says 9:10. They were like, no, the cover picture says 8. And I was like, oh my God. That was quite bad. And then, you know what I did? I was recording a 15-minute workout, got halfway through it and realised that my little speaker things that I use had run out of battery. So there was no sound. So I had to start it all over again. So that's been my morning. It's been like one thing after another. I've messed up. But I'm going to keep that positivity. I'm going to keep thinking those positive thoughts. I nearly cried. I'm not going to lie. I nearly did. I was like, oh, God, I'm so stupid. And I thought, no, do not talk to yourself like that. You're not stupid. You're human. You make mistakes. Pick yourself up. Carry on. Doesn't matter. So that's my little thought for you today. It's Wellness Wednesday. We're going to look after ourselves. We're going to practice positivity. And those of you who can, get yourself a little journal and write it down. Write down your positive thought for the day. And what I'll do is I'll go live a few more times this week. And just give you little top-ups, little tiny top tips. But then every Wednesday, I'll give you a little insight into the deep dive I'm doing with my PT clients and my women's wellness course. Thanks for watching. I hope you're good. Have a really, really good day today, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. If you do want to comment on this afterwards, please do, because I always go back and read the comments afterwards, and it'd be nice to know that you're there and if these little top tips help you. So see you soon. Have a great day. Bye, guys. So that is my Instagram that's gone. I'm going to say goodbye now to my YouTubers. Please do put it in the comments, guys, because I can see that people are watching, but it's kind of nice to know if people are listening or not. All right. So I'll talk to you soon as well. So we'll say goodbye. And then finally, my little TikTok